Hello everyone, and welcome to race number 8 here of our 200 subscriber special season. On lap 1 here at Bristol Dirt, we already have a crash. Looks like Ricky Stenhouse and Cody Ware down the backstretch as Christopher Bell was on pole and jumped out to the early lead. And all of a sudden, we have had problems. See right there, Tyler Reddick up into Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher spins down the track, hits Stenhouse. They spin. Cody Ware gets clipped. A bunch of cars banging into each other back here. And already a chaotic start to this race here at Bristol Dirt for race number 8 of 200 sub special season. And now we're on to lap 2, of course. We're on to lap 9 now on the restart. After that incident, Ross Chastain leading the race, followed by Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, and Eric Almirola, the top 5. So Chastain will lead this lap here around Bristol Dirt. As now we move on to the last lap of stage 1 as we get the caution command ready for the 45 of Bubba Wallace, your race leader here at Bristol Dirt, looking to bring home the stage 1 win. As we are about to toss the yellow, and now we do. Bubba wins stage 1, followed by Almirola, Bell, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Chastain, Larson, Jones, Briscoe, Blaney, the top 10. So Bubba Wallace wins stage 1 in Bristol Dirt. Now on to stage 2. Kevin Harvick now out to the lead ahead of the rest of the field after some good pit strategy and having some solid track position. Now trying to drive away with the race win. With the race leading the stage win. Whoa, Bell went way up the racetrack back there. So Harvick leads that lap. And oh, Corey LaJoie has crashed into the wall on lap 42. What has happened? Looks like Harrison Burton was trying to pit and just hooks Corey LaJoie and sends him spinning up the racetrack. Harrison Burton pulled like a 2020 Quinn Houff at Texas, trying to come down pit road and then drilling someone underneath him. So unfortunate for Corey LaJoie, just some bad luck right there, as it is still Kevin Harvick leading this race. Now we move on to the lap BGM of 78. Josh Williams has spun himself coming the line, and around goes a 78. And back under caution under the same yellow. Josh Williams goes around trying to get back going. He's on to lap 49. Kevin Harvick leading this race, followed by Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, the top 5. Now Harvick has a great restart right there and jumps out to the lead, trying to continue to drive away like he has been doing so as of late. It's William Byron, Eric Jones there fight for second place. And so as he makes his way around the corner, Kevin Harvick leads here at Bristol Dirt. And now we move on to lap 52. Chase Briscoe into Kyle Larson. Contact there, crashing down the back straightaway. We got cars piling in. The big one at Bristol Dirt. Larson Briscoe, big hit there for J.J. Yaley. Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, huge hit for the 45 of Bubba Wallace. Cars crashing everywhere. Huge hits as two of the best in the business on dirt tracks get together. Chase Briscoe into Kyle Larson, sends them both spinning. Briscoe careens down the racetrack, gets smacked by Yaley. Then Larson slides down the track, only to get drilled by J.J. Yaley as well. And collect also Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, and Kurt Busch also all collecting damage. Oh, sorry, not Kurt Busch, Ty Gibbs in that 23. You see the big hit right there, the 15 into Larson. Then Larson gets drilled right there by Bubba Wallace. A big hit here at Bristol Dirt as cars continue smashing into each other. Chase Briscoe back here gets damage from the 78 of Williams, who is also involved in this incident. And our Bristol Dirt big one here. See right there, Briscoe just lost up the track and just clipped Larson, and they both went wrecking. Everyone else had nowhere to go. See a big hit for the 14 of Briscoe right there from Josh Williams in the 78. See, he's going from the corner. He thought he had it, and he just didn't. He just lost it, and there they went. And see right there, gave Yaley some damage, and then Bubba Wallace was lucky right there, but not lucky right there when he drilled Larson. Then up ahead, Eric Almirola and Ty Dillon must have got collected by the 15 of Yaley, who got drilled twice, came right up the track and took out both of these guys. So pretty big incident here. But see right there, Yaley came back up the track and destroyed Almirola and Ty Dillon. So right there, we always had 3 separate incidents under this one wreck. As you see right there, we're going to get another replay here. Briscoe into Larson. There they both go. Briscoe is on the track, gets hit, and then here comes, now watch the 15 here. He just hits Larson, and then he goes right back up the track and cleans out Ty Dillon, Eric Almirola. Keselowski got hit as well. And so there you go. We said a bunch of cars just smashing into each other, crashing all over the place. That brings out the caution. And so far, a crazy Bristol Dirt bash. Here is Kevin Harvick's the leader. And now it is Todd Gilliland leading. Whoa. And oh, there goes Chase Briscoe almost upside down. Hit hard by McDowell. There goes Justin Haley, Custer, Logano damage, Austin Dillon as well. A bunch of cars piling in the back here. So another big pile up down the front stretch here. Bristol is right here. Michael McDowell just sends it in. Don't even know what he's doing. He just absolutely destroys Chase Briscoe. Puts him on his side. Almost flips him over. Everyone's trying to scramble to avoid it. And then nowhere for the 31 of Haley to go. He hits the back of McDowell. So here, see, Briscoe's right there. Michael McDowell just drives it in deep and just thinks he's got space. He doesn't and destroys Briscoe. And there they go. There's a 31 into the 22. They go crashing. The 34 clips the 41 and then gets hit by the 3. And then everyone's stacking up back here. The 19, 24, 99. So it's another big wreck here in Bristol Dirt. Continuing to just make this one of the most craziest races we've seen all season long. See right there, McDowell gets into Briscoe, up and over, and there goes the 31 into the 22, and in the inside wall for Justin Haley, who is actually having a pretty decent run there. And now it's Austin Dillon versus Ryan Blaney. Austin Dillon just barely beat Blaney a photo finish to get his lap back, but it's Ryan Blaney leading here at Bristol Dirt. Oh, Daniel Suarez has spun it, and we are back under caution here at Bristol Dirt. Right there, Eric Jones clips him. Eric Jones goes into the wall and sends Daniel Suarez spinning down the racetrack. Nearly gets destroyed by William Byron, but holds on to it as Blaney leads. Now all of a sudden, Austin Dillon now in the lead here on lap 86. Joey Logano sending it way back there, and Kyle Busch. Oh, and Chase Elliott's in the wall, and there goes Chase Elliott around. He made contact with the 42 of Ty Dillon, and we're back under caution here. Bristol Dirt. So he went up the track, and Ty Dillon just sent it and took out the 9 of Chase Elliott right there. That's unfortunate for Chase. He was having a top 10 run and just got wrecked by Ty Dillon of all people. And so now back up to the front, Austin Dillon leading the way. And now we move on to 32 to go. It is Austin Dillon leading here at Bristol. There, now we have another crash. Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, Todd Gilliland, Harrison Burton. Many cars get together here. See from this view what happens. We see right there Harvick and Cindric have already gotten together. Harvick, one of the best cars all night, and they go down the track. Hit Harrison Burton, spin him up the track, slam Gilliland down the track, and then Cindric completely destroys Ryan Blaney. And then Gilliland comes up the track, slams Truex, Buescher gets damaged, and it's just cars going everywhere. It's absolute pandemonium here in Bristol Dirt. Just cars spinning, hitting each other. Somehow most of these cars are still in the race, even after all the wrecks we've had and damages cars have sustained. It's been crazy, but here we are with another one here down the back straightaway. We're going to see if this is right to it right there. It's actually Chase Elliott who got into Austin Cindric, and then just there they all go up the racetrack and damage all. Penske cars, significant damage to that incident. Of course, Blaney was having a really good run, now involved in a crash, as it is Austin Dillon continuing to try to get his second win of the season, which would be a shock, as he takes 26 to go in the lead. It is Austin Dillon leading here at Bristol Dirt Racing. Michael McDowell for, well, McDowell's not for position, but oh, and we got another wreck. Oh my goodness. Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney again. Ty Dillon and Chase Elliott again. So in this corner, Chase Elliott's trying to sit on the outside of Ty Dillon, and once again Ty Dillon just wrecks the 9 of Chase Elliott, collects himself, and damaged is the 12 of Ryan Blaney in the incident. So this Chase Elliott and Ty Dillon can't seem to get away from wrecking each other. So Austin Dillon leads, and now we move on to 2 to go here at Bristol Dirt. Austin Dillon on the final restart of this race, ahead of the 22 of Joey Logano, who is second with the lap cars of Reddick and Bubba Wallace right there. And then you have Brad Keselowski also having a good run up here in the top 5. So Austin Dillon leads, white flag, final lap of Bristol Dirt. Can he win and get his second win of the season and put himself on the map as a championship contender? Austin Dillon, I wouldn't believe it, but all of a sudden, here comes Austin Dillon through turn 4 for the final time. His teammate Reddick blocking for him, and Austin Dillon wins at Bristol Dirt, and that's his second win of the season, tied for most with Austin Cindric. So Austin Dillon wins, followed by Logano, Keselowski, Harvick, Cindric, Blaney, Elliott, Gregson, Chastain, and Kyle Larson in the top 10. So Austin Dillon wins here at Bristol Dirt to get a second win of the season and establish himself as a top contender for the championship this season. And now we will view the standings. You see Kyle Busch, Cindric, Austin Dillon, Harvick, Bell, McDowell all in the playoffs right now with wins. Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, Cole Custer, Ty Dillon, Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, and Alex Bowman above the playoffs, above the cut line, only on points. In the first 4 out being Martin Truex -1 to Bowman, Byron -2, Eric Jones -19, and Brad Keselowski -25 points. So until the next episode when we'll have racing from Nashville Super Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.